natural attribute is that I can think under pressure. Intelligent, fast, smart fire. Time, patience, and focus, and determination, dedication. And plus I train like an absolute beast.
Meet rising British boxer Abdul Bari Awad, better known as Kid Galahad. The 23-year-old super bantamweight is the latest talented fighter to emerge from the stable of renowned Sheffield trainer Brendan Ingle. It was Ingle who christened his young charge Kid Galahad after an Elvis Presley film. The kid has a record of 15 wins from 15 fights and is already being touted as the new Naseem Hamed, one of Ingle's former fighters, who, like Galahad, is also of Yemeni descent.
I went into my local mosque. I seen the prince there, Prince Naseem Hamed. I said to him, "Oh, Naz, I want to start boxing." And he turned around to me and goes to me, "If you want to be a world champion, if you want to do something in boxing, go to this guy called Brendan Ingle. Go find this gym and he'll turn you into a world champion." And that's it, the rest is history.
73-year-old Irishman Brendan Ingle runs the St Thomas's Boys and Girls Club. Along with former featherweight world champ Naseem Hamed, Ingle also helped shape the careers of other top fighters, Errol Bomber Graham, Johnny Nelson, Clinton Woods and Junior Witter.
At the stage he's in, for the time he's put in, he's as good as Johnny Nelson, he's as good as Naseem Hamed, he's as good as Errol Bomber Graham. If you get one world champion, you're doing well. If you've turned out 3 or 4 from all over, from different backgrounds and everything else, look at the mix here. Boxing was dead when I come here in the 50s. I boxed myself, you know, and I come right through it. We're making a better trainer than what I did as a boxer, because I'm one of 15 kids, 13 survived. So you're just lucky to get fed every day and you appreciate it.
Ingle's work ethic has been inherited by his own children. His sons Dominic and John share the training duties at the gym with her father. Dominic assumes the role of Kid Galahad's chief second on fight night and has overseen his development from the moment he walked into the gym at the age of 14.
He's one of these kids, and you get them in the gym. Naseem Hamed was one, and Brendan uses the phrase, you have to kill him to beat him. And he's one of them, he must win at all costs. He has to be the first in the gym and the last out. He has to outspar everybody, he has to outrun everybody, he has to outtrain everybody, and he has to outtalk everybody.
As a kid, before I even come to the gym, I was a naturally cheeky little kid. It's just, I don't know why, I don't know what it is. It's probably just the way my mum and dad brought me up, with a lot of confidence. They always told us as kids, you could achieve anything, but you have to go out there and get it yourself or do it yourself.
Such self-confidence is a prerequisite in boxing and is especially evident in young fighters with unbeaten records. Kid Galahad's natural talent is clear to see, with his blinding speed and sharp reflexes forming a crucial part of his arsenal. But what really marks him out as an outstanding prospect is his work ethic and his desire for improvement on a daily basis. Dave Hembrough, who leads a team of physiologists at Sheffield Hallam University's Sports Science Department, is in charge of Barry's strength and conditioning programme.
We're really excited for Barry. He's a really good specimen. He came in very fit, very capable. Some of the things that we're looking at doing with him are going to make him even fitter than he already is. I tested him against some hockey players in the National Performance Programme, and Barry, from boxing, which is a sport which doesn't involve running, beat all my hockey players who are national level hockey players. He's very fit and he's getting fitter.
Back at Ingle's gym, Barry trains alongside another rising talent, welterweight fighter Kell Brook. Brook is on the verge of a world title shot should he win his next fight in October.
Barry pushes Kell. There's a lot of competition between those two guys. I mean, Kell's 27, Barry's 23, and Kell knows that Barry's the next one to be coming through. And at the minute, Kell Brook's the top of the tree in this gym. He's one of the top fighters in Britain.
You see him in here sparring with anyone, you know, right up to heavyweights, and he stands them on their head. Heavyweights, you're kidding me? I'm not kidding nobody. People haven't seen the best of him yet. And like you say, whatever we're doing, we keep turning out champions. And that's the name of the game.
Having been an unruly child who was expelled from school for his behaviour, Barry has matured under the tutelage of the Ingles. Outside of the ring, he's developed into a mild-mannered young man. His family are understandably proud of the transformation.
When you're in the gym, you've got to just focus on training, and when you leave the gym, you've got to focus. You take your mind completely off gym, because if not, you'll end up burning yourself out, and that's what I do. When I'm outside the gym, you wouldn't even know I'm a boxer. I don't tell no one. I just go by my business.
The youngster won't be keeping a low profile for long if he continues to win his bouts in emphatic fashion. In June, he defeated Ghana's Isaac Neti. Prior to facing the Englishman, the Ghanaian hadn't been stopped in his 30 previous fights. The aim for Barry is not just to continue winning, but to do so in style.
In this sport, people don't want losers, people don't care about losers. Everyone in this sport wants winners. When you go outside, everyone, in every sport, they only remember the winners. They don't remember the second place, the people who come second place or third place. And in this game, it's the most crucial, because if you're not a winner, they don't care about you.
Two domestic fights that could be on the horizon for Barry are ones against Northern Ireland's Carl Frampton and fellow Englishman Scott Quigg. Yet the kid is dismissive of the chances of either of those fighters.
They're just typical English brawlers. They just come. Well, I'm intelligent. Me fighting them would be like Sonny Liston against Muhammad Ali. I'll be peppering them. That's the only thing you'll be hearing is all night. That's what you'll be hearing all night on their heads.
Coming off the back of his recent victory against James Dickens for the vacant British Super Bantamweight title, Barry is ready for the next phase of his career. His team are keen for him to fight again this year before launching an assault on the world title by mid-2014. Top of the Super Bantamweight division is two-time Olympic champion Guillermo Rigondeaux. The Cuban has established himself as one of the best boxers on the mythical pound-for-pound list.
We manage everything from his sponsorship to his obviously his training, his fights, everything. Basically, we manage his life. And sometimes you have to with boxers, because, like I say, if you don't keep them busy, as the old saying goes, the devil will find work for idle hands. And that's definitely going to be the case with Barry.
I train like an absolute beast, and I know how good I am, and I know my ability. And I know if I get in that ring with the people I do shout out, or whoever, I know I will come out on top.
Abdul Barry Awad, aka Kid Galahad. Remember the name.